Hello everyone, welcome to English Story by Manoj Chandra. On this channel, you will hear inspiring, motivational and meaningful English stories that can change the way you think about life.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's story. Our tale begins once upon a time in a small, quiet village where a young boy named Arjun lived a life of very humble beginnings. So Arjun lived with his loving mother in this tiny, old house that had definitely seen better days. His father had passed away when he was just a little boy, which left a huge void in their lives that was so hard to fill. From that day on, you can imagine, life was a constant struggle for them. Now, Arjun's mother, she was a woman of just incredible strength. She worked tirelessly from dawn till dusk. She washed clothes for other people in the village, her hands often sore, just to earn a few coins. Their life was simple, yes, but it was also filled with so much hardship. But even in their poverty, his mother instilled in him a powerful belief. She would often say, "Never give up, my son. Hard work and patience can change your life." And Arjun, he held on to these words, believing them with every fiber of his being. They truly became his guiding light in the darkest of times. Every single morning, Arjun would set off on a long, 5-kilometer journey to school, and it was his determination that fueled every single step. See, he didn't have the fancy clothes or the new, crisp books that the other children did, and because of this, he often became the target of their cruel laughter. They would point and whisper things like, "Look at the poor boy." But Arjun, with a wisdom that was way beyond his years, never let their words break his spirit. He just remained silent, channeling all of that energy right into his studies. And when the village fell into a deep slumber, Arjun's small oil lamp would flicker to life, illuminating the pages of his books as he studied with this burning desire to learn. There were days when their plates were nearly empty, but a word of complaint never escaped Arjun's lips. Still, one evening, as the weight of their unending struggle really pressed down on him, he turned to his mother with a question that had been so heavy on his heart. And his mother, with a gentle smile that could chase away any shadow, gave him this powerful answer. She said, "If you keep working hard and never give up, your efforts will shine brighter than the sun." Her words were like a soothing balm to his weary soul, giving him this renewed strength to continue his fight for a brighter tomorrow. While the years flew by, and with each passing day, Arjun's dedication only grew stronger. While the other children's laughter filled the village streets as they played, Arjun's world was one of books and learning. He was on a mission to improve himself, to become more than his circumstances. And then, the day he had been working towards for so long finally arrived. It was the day of the biggest exam of his life. A buzz of anticipation just filled the air on the day the exam results were going to be announced. The entire village seemed to hold its breath, everyone whispering and wondering, how had the poor boy, Arjun, fared? And when the results were finally revealed, a wave of just pure shock and disbelief swept through the village. Something truly unbelievable had happened. Arjun, the boy who had so little, had achieved the impossible. He had scored the highest marks in the entire district. He was number 1. The very same children who had once mocked him now just stood in stunned silence. His teachers, beaming with pride, sang his praises, and the neighbors who had once pitied him now came to his door with heartfelt congratulations. The entire village, it seemed, was suddenly united in their admiration for Arjun's incredible achievement. And this incredible result, this was just the beginning for Arjun. It opened a door to a completely new life. So Arjun's triumph earned him a scholarship to a prestigious university in the big city. And with this, the tide of his life began to turn. Years of hard work and dedication followed, and Arjun eventually emerged as a successful and respected officer. But he never forgot his roots. He built a beautiful new home for his mother, and most importantly, made sure that the children of his village had the educational opportunities he had to fight so hard for. He wanted to give them a chance at a better life, just as he had created for himself. So as you can imagine, Arjun's story became an inspiration. People looked at him and saw what was possible through just sheer will and hard work. One day, a young boy from his village, his eyes just wide with admiration, approached Arjun. He wanted to know the secret to his incredible transformation. Arjun looked at the boy, and a warm smile spread across his face. He shared the simple yet profound secret to his success. Never give up, no matter how difficult life becomes. And of course, these were the very words his mother had gifted him all those years ago. the words that had been his constant companion on his long, arduous journey.
You see, Arjun's story became a beacon of hope for his village, inspiring countless others to believe in the power of their own dreams. It was living proof that success is not measured by wealth, but by the strength of one's determination. It's a reminder to all of us that if we hold on, if we never give up, our dreams too can take flight.
And that's the story for today. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to English Story by Manoj Chandra for more inspiring stories.